Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Valsa Williams with the midday news. The headlines. India bloc names former Supreme Court Judge B. Sudershan Reddy as its candidate for Vice President's post. Prime Minister introduces VP candidate C P Radhakrishnan at NDA Parliamentary Party meet and appeals for unanimous support. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval holds talks on boundary issues with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang in New Delhi. Chinese Foreign Minister states setbacks between the two countries were not in the interest of both sides. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar to embark on 3-day visit to Russia to strengthen strategic partnership and exchange views on global issues. Heavy rain brings Mumbai and its suburbs to a standstill as train services suspended. IMD issues red alert of heavy rainfall in Mumbai and its neighbouring districts for today. And Indian women's air pistol team wins bronze at Asian Shooting Championship in Kazakhstan. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge today announced former Supreme Court Judge B. Sudershan Reddy as the candidate for the vice presidential election from the India bloc. Announcing the decision at a press conference in New Delhi this afternoon, Mr. Kharge said all opposition parties agreed that it is an ideological battle and that is why they are contesting. Congress President also informed that Mr. Reddy will file his nomination on the 21st of this month.
Sudershan Reddy Garu is one of the India's most distinguished and progressive jurists. He has had a long and eminent legal career, including as Judge of the Andhra Pradesh High Court, Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court and Judge of the Supreme Court. He has been a consistent and courageous champion of social, economic and political justice.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today appeals to all political parties, including the opposition parties, for unanimous election of NDA's vice presidential candidate, C P Radhakrishnan. During the NDA Parliamentary Party meeting in New Delhi this morning, Mr. Modi introduced Mr. Radhakrishnan to the NDA MPs, citing his long public life in which he served ably in different capacities as Member of Parliament and Governor. Speaking to the media after the meeting, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiren Rijiju said the Prime Minister appealed to all political parties and all their MPs to unanimously support Mr. Radhakrishnan for the vice presidential election.
हम चाहते हैं कि एक साथ मिलकर के उपराष्ट्रपति जी का चुनाव में सर्वसम्मति से राधाकृष्णन जी का सपोर्ट करें तो हमारा लोकतंत्र के लिए भी, हमारा देश के लिए भी और राज्यसभा को संचालन करने में भी बहुत उपयोगी होगी। तो पार्लियामेंट्री पार्टी के बैठक में सब पार्टी ने आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को भी धन्यवाद दिया कि बहुत ही अच्छा इंसान को उपराष्ट्रपति जी का चुनाव के लिए उम्मीदवार के रूप में उतारा गया है।
He said Mr. Radhakrishnan has led a simple life away from any controversy, stressing that his election as Vice President will be a matter of delight for the entire country. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and Chinese Foreign Minister Wang held the 24th round of Special Representatives Dialogue on the boundary question between India and China in New Delhi today. In his opening remarks, Mr. Doval said the situation along the border has improved over the past 9 months and has remained peaceful and quiet. He added that bilateral engagements between the two nations have been substantive. He also mentioned that both countries are grateful to their leaders who met in Kazan last October and set a new direction for the relationship.
There has been an upward trend. Borders have been quiet. There have been peace and tranquility. Our bilateral engagements have been more substantial. And we are most grateful to our leaders who, in Kazan, in October last, were able to set a new trend. And we have profited a lot since then. The new environment that has been created has helped us.
Mr. Doval expressed hope that the 24th Special Representatives level talks would be equally successful. He noted that the new environment has led to progress in various areas of engagement between the two sides. He emphasized that these talks hold special importance as Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be visiting for the SCO summit shortly.
I'm very hopeful that, like the last one, this 24th Special Representative Level talks would be equally successful. Our Prime Minister will be visiting for the SCO summit shortly, and therefore I think that this SI level talks assume a very special importance.
Meanwhile, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang emphasized that the setbacks that the two countries experienced in the past few years were not in the interest of the people of both sides.
For this round of talks between the special representatives of China and India on the boundary question, the setbacks we experienced in the past few years were not in the interests of the people of our two countries. And then in October last year, President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Modi had an important meeting in Kazan. That meeting pointed the direction for the development of our bilateral relations and provided impetus for the proper settlement of the boundary question.
Highlighting the success of the 23rd round of Special Representatives talks held at the end of last year, FM Wang Yi said the two sides reached a new and important consensus on managing disagreements, stabilizing the borders and moving towards a settlement.
We had a very good 23rd round of Special Representatives talks at the end of last year. At that meeting, we reached new and important consensus on the management of disagreements, stabilizing the borders, and moving toward a settlement. We identified specific goals and formed a working framework. We are heartened to see the stability that is now restored in the borders.
The Chinese Foreign Minister, who is on a 2-day official visit to India, is also scheduled to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will be on a 3-day visit to Russia starting today. The Ministry of External Affairs in a statement said Dr. Jaishankar will co-chair the 26th session of the India-Russia Intergovernmental Commission on Trade, Economic, Scientific, Technological and Cultural Cooperation in Moscow tomorrow. During the visit, Dr. Jaishankar will hold discussions with his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov and will also address the India-Russia Business Forum. The ministry further said the two leaders will review the bilateral agenda and exchange views on regional and global issues. Both houses of parliament have been adjourned till 2 p.m. following opposition parties' uproar over various issues, including special intensive revision of electoral roll in Bihar. When the Rajya Sabha assembled at 11 a.m., Deputy Chairman Harivansh said he had received 20 adjournment notices from different political parties relating to various issues, but the notices were rejected, citing ruling. As the pandemonium continued, the Deputy Chairman adjourned the House till 2 p.m. Similar scenes were witnessed in the Lok Sabha. The presiding officer tried to run the 0 hour, but the opposition members continued with their protest. Pressing for their demand, the chair made repeated appeals to allow the House to take up 0 hour, but of no use. Amid the din, the chair adjourned the House till 2 p.m. Union Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has announced that Vikasit Krishi Sankalp Abhiyan will be launched on the 3rd of October this year. He said the campaign aims at promoting direct interaction between farmers and agricultural scientists, and it will continue till the 18th of October. Replying to supplementaries during question hour in the Lok Sabha, Mr. Chauhan said during the campaign, thousands of scientists and agriculture department officials will travel to villages and interact with farmers to apprise them about new technologies to boost food production.
1,33,00,000 किसानों से सीधा संवाद किया है। 60,000 से ज्यादा कार्यक्रम हुए। माटी में जो पोषक तत्व उसके हिसाब से कौन सी फसल की कौन सी किस्म पैदा होगी उसके बारे में एजुकेट करने का प्रयत्न किया। उसके बड़े सुपरिणाम सामने आए हैं। सारे किसानों को सूचित करना चाहता हूँ 3 अक्टूबर से 18 अक्टूबर तक फिर विकसित कृषि संकल्प अभियान प्रारंभ होगा।
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts, and for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. Welcome back to the midday news. Mumbai and its suburbs reeled under heavy rainfall, leading to severe waterlogging, suspension of local train services and flight delays. authorities appealed to citizens to avoid unnecessary travel and asked all private offices and establishments in the Mumbai metropolitan region to direct employees to work from home wherever possible and to avoid unnecessary travel. As the city continues to struggle with heavy rainfall and waterlogging, all schools and colleges in the Mumbai metropolitan region will remain closed today as the Inter-Meteorological Department several parts of Mumbai recorded more than 200 millimeter of rainfall in the last 24 hours, with Vikhroli in the eastern suburbs receiving the highest at 255.5 millimeters. The Inter-Met Department issued a red alert for the city and neighbouring districts for today. The weather agency has also issued a red alert for Ghats of Pune, Nashik and Satara. In Telangana, heavy rains triggered flood-like situation in several parts of the state, especially in North and East Telangana districts. Heavy rainfall for the past few days led to inundation of low-lying areas and caused damage to roads and crops. More from our correspondent.
Rivulets, streams, lakes and ponds are overflowing following incessant heavy rains for the past few days under the influence of a low-pressure area over the Bay of Bengal. With massive inflows from upstream, reservoirs are filled to the brim, forcing authorities to lift gates and release water downstream. Floodwaters from overflowing water bodies damaged roads at multiple locations, severely disrupting transport. Flood-like situation caused widespread damage to standing crops. Heavy rains also disrupted coal production in state-owned Singareni collieries as floodwater entered mines. The Hyderabad Met officials have forecast very heavy rainfall at isolated places in Adilabad, Manchiryal and Asifabad districts for next 2 days. Lakshmi, Akashvani News, Hyderabad.
The water level of the Yamuna River in Delhi has risen above the danger mark of 205.33 meters, reaching 205.78 meters as of 11 a.m. this morning. According to official sources, the increase in water level is attributed to the discharge of water from the Hathini Kund barrage. Meanwhile, Delhi Chief Minister Rekha Gupta visited the residential area at Yamuna Bazar area in New Delhi. Talking to media after her visit, Ms. Gupta said there is no flood-like situation in the national capital and everything is under control.
सरकार ने पूरी व्यवस्थाएं की हुई है, स्कूलों में ठहरने का अरेंजमेंट, खाने पीने की सारी व्यवस्थाएं हमने की हुई है. कोई भी बाढ़ की स्थिति दिल्ली में नहीं है. ये पानी का मैक्सिमम चढ़ाव था जो हुआ है, इसके बाद डाउनफॉल के असर.
In Gujarat, heavy rain slashed some parts of Gir Somnath and Junagadh districts during the last 24 hours, disrupting normal life. We have a report.
Sutrapada in Gir Somnath district recorded 11 inches of rainfall during the last 24 hours, leading to waterlogging in villages and fields. Some parts of Junagadh, Devbhoomi Dwarka and Gir Somnath district received medium to heavy showers today. 61 dams in the state are on high alert. Amid the red alert issued by IMD, people living in low-lying areas are being shifted to safer locations. Aparna Khund, Akashvani News, Ahmedabad.
The Inter-Meteorological Department has issued red alert for extremely heavy rainfall over coastal Karnataka, Gujarat, Konkan, Goa, Madhya Maharashtra and North Interior Karnataka today. On to sports, two-time Olympian medalist Manu Bhaker has won 10-meter air pistol bronze at the 16th Asian Shooting Championship in Kazakhstan. The Indian shooting star scored 219.7 to finish third behind Korea's Jin Yang and China's Jaishankar Ma. India has also clinched the bronze medal in the team event. The team, comprising Bhaker, Suruchi Singh and Palak Gulia, finished with 1,730 points, 1 point behind second-placed Republic of Korea and 10 points behind gold medalist China. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India bloc names former Supreme Court Judge B. Sudershan Reddy as its candidate for Vice President's post. Prime Minister introduces VP candidate C P Radhakrishnan at NDA Parliamentary Party meet and appeals for unanimous support. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval holds talks on boundary issues with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang in New Delhi. Chinese FM states setbacks between two countries were not in the interest of both sides. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar to embark on 3-day visit to Russia to strengthen strategic partnership and exchange views on global issues. Heavy rain brings Mumbai and its suburbs to a standstill as train services suspended. IMD issues red alert of heavy rainfall in Mumbai and its neighbouring districts for today. And Indian women's air pistol team wins bronze at Asian Shooting Championship in Kazakhstan. And with that, we end the midday news.